Yep, the temperature's starting to drop. We're in that season where we need that good dip. I'm gonna show you guys how to make a chili cheese dip. Man, this thing is delicious. Y'all ready? Let's go. All right, so let's go ahead and get started because we got some work to do when making our chili. So let me just do a quick roll call. Right here we have our ground beef. I have my cheddar cheese here and my sour cream. I haven't taken them out the package because we are making our chili first. So I'm just gonna put that back in the refrigerator until it's time to bring those out. We have our onions, we have some diced tomatoes, beef broth, chipotle peppers and adobo sauce, some oregano, brown sugar, kidney beans, some garlic powder, paprika, cumin, salt, pepper, green chilies, some chili powder, tomato paste, and some chopped garlic. So these are the ingredients, guys. Let's go ahead and get started. So we're gonna heat up our cooktop. We'll start adding our ground beef. And we're just gonna cook this until it's brown. All right, so halfway through this browning process, what we wanna do is add our onions. And we're gonna let them cook into this mixture. Okay, now that our ground beef is the way we want it, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pause this. Let me pause that. And we're gonna drain the fat off this ground beef and I'll be right back. All right, so now that we've drained our fat, we're gonna start adding our other ingredients like our garlic, onion powder, paprika, and cumin, our chili powder, our salt and pepper, and our oregano. And we're gonna cook this and get it mixed in for about a minute. And you wanna make sure you continue to stir this. Don't let it sit. You wanna stir it for about a minute straight. All right, so now we're gonna come behind that with our brown sugar, our beef broth, tomato paste, diced tomatoes, our kidney beans, green chilies, and our chipotle peppers and adobo sauce. And we're gonna stir this in. I'm gonna add a little bit more beef broth to this. And we're gonna let this cook and simmer for about 45 minutes up to an hour. And you wanna stir it frequently, maybe like every 5 to 10 minutes. All right, so we're about 45 to 50 minutes in. This is our chili, guys. Take a look at this. So now I'm gonna take 2 cups of this chili and I'm gonna reserve it for the second step or the second part of this recipe. Then I'm gonna take the remaining of this chili, I'm gonna put it in a container and I'm gonna enjoy it off camera, guys. All right, so let me go ahead and do that and we're gonna move to the second part of this recipe. So to continue, I'm gonna tell you what we have. We have 2 cups of the chili we just made. We have some cream cheese, about 8 ounces, and we have our mozzarella and shredded cheddar cheese. That's about a cup each. I don't know if we're gonna use all of it. It just depends on how cheesy we want it. So, all right, so let's go ahead and get over to our baking dish. So this is the baking dish I'm gonna use for this dip. So what you wanna do is you wanna take your cream cheese and you wanna spread your cream cheese across the bottom of the pan. And you don't need a real big pan for this, guys. So if you got I can't remember what size this is, but you really don't need a big pan for this particular recipe. Unless you're making more than, if you're making it for a big party, then of course, but we're only using 2 cups of chili. So with 2 cups of chili, you don't need a real big pan. And you wanna make sure you kind of level this out as evenly as possible. And once you spread your cream cheese on the bottom of the pan, you wanna come across that with your chili. We're just gonna dump our chili in here. All the juice in it too, you wanna keep that in there. That's definitely gonna add some flavor and keep that dip moist. You don't want no dry dip. All right, and same thing, you wanna even that out same way. And next, we're gonna come across that with our cheese. And I kind of broke a rule. I usually, when I make, dips and things like that, I typically use, the deli cheese instead of the packaged cheese because it melts better and it just tastes better on things like this. But I didn't have any and I didn't feel like going to get any, and I needed to get rid of what I already had in the refrigerator before it went bad. Now the mozzarella is fresh, but I had that frozen, so we're gonna see how this frozen mozzarella works out. I heard you can freeze your cheese, but sometimes it messes up the texture when you try to reuse it, but we'll see. Anyway, you get the general gist of what we're doing. Still gonna taste good, still gonna come out fire like we want. And guys, take a look at that. Now we're gonna put this in the oven. I already preheated the oven to 350 degrees. We're gonna let this cook for a minimum of about between 15 and 20 minutes. We want that cheese to melt and we wanna see that bubbling around the side, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and get that in there and we'll be right back. All right, so we're fresh out of the oven after about 20 minutes. We're gonna end this off or top it off with a little cilantro. You know how we like to do it. We like to give it a little color. And next what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add some few chopped tomatoes here in the center like that. I love those diced tomatoes. And there you have it, guys, chili cheese dip. This is a delicious and easy recipe for game day or just if it's movie night at your house with your family, man, y'all chilling while y'all watching movies, just taking a dip of this chili cheese, man, you'll love it. And guys, it's quick. If you want to just go to take the short route and use that Hormel's chili that's already prepared, you can do that. But I wanted to take you through the whole process because me personally, I don't really like that Hormel's chili that much. I would eat it, but I would rather make my own. If I got time, I would rather make my own chili to go with this. So I'm gonna leave the measurements and ingredients in the video description below. Also, let me know what you think about this recipe in the comment section below. Let's go ahead and get into quality control. We are back in here for quality control. Guys, I just put a little dip right here in the bowl right here with some tortilla chips around it. So we're gonna go ahead and dip in it, man. I'm telling you. Let's see what this baby about. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Oh, man. God, this is delicious. Oh, man. Man, all you Bama fans, Roll Tide fans, when Alabama play Auburn, y'all better have this on y'all table, all right? So, until then, I'm your cook, Spinelli. This is All Wings Everything. And I'm telling you, Spinelli can't stop eating this stuff. It's so good. And just remember, I'm not a chef. I just cook a lot. And I'm out. Peace.